In the past, the Sprawl has always felt the most welcoming of the three regions, if such terms can be used for an endless eldritch hellscape. But now, it's with trepidation that you lead your way across the bridge and into the city. Your companions have fought as well as they can, but the stress of this adventure has been so much more than previous, and you know what awaits them at the end, that towering monstrosity. But you're prepared. You have to be. And perhaps the librarian will yield his treasures. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Lokiorn, and we are in the Sprawl with Cause and Effect for final zone before the mountain. We've got an exemplar fight at the end of this mess, and yeah, we're going to be dealing with that. We have been struggling, and I actually, in between recording sessions here, I actually reached out to some folks I know on the Darkest Dungeon 2 Discord, basically asking like, hey, is anyone else feeling like this? And what they told me was essentially yes, that my mistake so far, at least in the, not necessarily in their words, but oh boy, but basically their point was that the stress is a lot higher, and you really can't like kind of screw around with it. So I think future runs I'll have to do a kind of some revisioning about what all I've experienced. And also there was a chance, I think, with a 5 loathing, that we could have had an exemplar fight there, which would have been quite suspect, but thankfully we did not. First of all, let's get Spore Grenade ticking here. And then Chaotic Offering. But yeah, it's a lot, and I might end up doing like a retrospective or something for this run, just because of how stressful this run has been for me and for the characters. And I think that it's I guess thinking about it for a moment, it's not. Is it a good? I guess the obvious question is it a good change or not? And I think the answer is, like it's not. It's definitely made the game harder, like materially harder. But the flip side of that, oh nice, getting rid of that is quite big. But the flip side of that is that the game might have been a little too easy before, so now the game's a little harder. I think it's just unfortunate that it's come in the form of like sort of massive, uncontrollable amounts of stress, which is a difficult way to deal with. Which is a difficult thing to deal with in a lot of circumstances. I talked about at the very beginning of this run, we have the Jester, he's the best stress healer in the game, and I still think that he is the best stress healer. But I didn't upgrade his stress heal first thing, and then lo and behold, it was not enough. It was not near enough for what we were looking to do. So, there's definitely an element of, the game is harder. The game is forcing you to deal with mechanics that you previously haven't dealt with. But I think, especially once I make some adjustments to my own playstyle, could be quite fun. It does mean that I think I'm going to be a little bit more picky and choosy with Seething Sigh versus the Shackles of Denial. This run will actually be a pretty good determiner of that. As I'm taking, just as an aside, because somebody commented on a previous video that they appreciate me like taking the time to explain why I do things. I'm avoiding road battles right now. I just want to minimize the amount of damage we're taking. This formation does not deal super well with the Librarian. We really don't start hitting people until rank 3. But I still think there's no world where we don't push for it, basically. So Jester won't like that, but that's fine. Alhazred will. Paracelsus can improve with Sar, with Alhazred, but the cost of the other two, I think we just go like this. But yeah, so what I was saying was that I'm going to be a little bit more picky and choosy about which boss I fight, because I think some of these formations, it is not going to be... who are you worse off with? Probably Paracelsus. Kind of a waste of a free healing salve there, but at least it's free, right? But I want to make sure that I'm not setting myself up for repeated failure, you know, especially with something like the Seething Sigh and how much damage output it has, how much stress output it can potentially have. You know, I don't want to be giving you all just an endless string of me, you know, failing basically. Unless you know, comment section below if that's what you want to watch. I mean, I can sit there and bash my skull into a wall, but you know, to me, that doesn't seem like that would be the funnest thing to watch, but, you know, what do I know? And while I'm thinking about it, in addition to the, you know, taking the comment section below and, you know, talking about what you'd like to see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the video. You know, it really does help me. In the sense of the channel, and also gives me good feedback. That's something I very much appreciated about the different, you know, the comments that I get, is that it gives me very, like, easy to kind of see feedback about what is and is not working. You know, if I'm uploading content or something that is not particularly appealing, I need to know that. Cause of death! Because I can't fix it unless I, you know. So yeah, give me your feedback. Let me know if you liked the video. I know some folks have commented that they are sometimes just watching my video to fall asleep. That is actually not an insult to me. It's actually, in an amusing way, at least to me, that is what I do with YouTube videos. I've often fallen asleep listening to this YouTube video or that YouTube video. So the idea of like someone doing what I do is just, it's truthfully just kind of like, you know, fun for me. You know, it's kind of a like, you know, this has come full circle sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, back to the game. So we had the 4 spider spawn, which is a little obnoxious. We could eat that for a 10 heal, but I think I'd rather just... We need to get these spiders down before they start doing really unpleasant things. We do have a spore grenade on Bonnie, which could be something we'd want to make use of. But I think in this case, as I continue to Firefly, what I really want to focus on at the moment is getting Paracelsus back to rank 3. Given all this blight we're taking, I kind of want to have Battlefield Medicine online. And thankfully this formation, you know, kind of finally getting to do it here, this formation does kind of naturally move around a lot. Heal the Jester there. And now we could Amnesis, but I actually want to save it. We'll save it. Ooh. Well, anatomical map, not helping there. Want to save it for next turn so that we can get kind of cute with dropping Amnesis at the start of the enemy's turn here. Especially given that this is pretty much a one fight. Like we're not going to lose this at this point. We could Chaotic Offering again, but I think we just Sacrificial Stab. Yeah, see, this is going to work out very well for us, I think. Ooh, and Amnesis is likely to crit, too. The Jester being blind was kind of unfortunate, but... Oh, I don't... I forgot that I don't have it equipped right now. All of that work, all of that effort... for nothing. Whoops. Yep, that's, remember to read your abilities, folks, because you can end up looking like a fool. That's okay, though. It doesn't really affect the Plague Doctor to be that far back. You know, and it's just as fine, basically. So, and now we Amnesis. Wow, that was a disappointing Amnesis there. Feel like that had a lot more potential than it did. But cause of death for 26. All right, cause of death for 15. Because you're gonna be dead in 2 turns anyway. You're gonna take a little longer. So let's cause of death you. Let's get what's his name? Burning too. Nasher? That's not his name, is it? Pulverize still doesn't hit nearly as hard as I think it probably ought to. That's okay. Gander, that's his name. Blind token paying off. And this is, you know, knock on wood, this is actually starting to feel a bit more like what a run normally feels like. You know, you're still taking damage, you're still, you know, having to, you know, play the game, but you're usually not getting just brutalized like I was in a previous round. And I think I just crit heal here. Yeah. Amnesis is on cooldown either way, so I just do that. Oh, I only have the 1 unchecked power anyway. So you're Death's Door either way. We don't have a way to force you lower. So I think we Firestarter. Unfortunately, yeah. That's fine. Kind of knew that was going to come here. Could eat that crit token for little bonus, but I think I'd rather just punch in a bunch of damage. Ooh, 3 stress. Jeez, that was a lot. Daze is fine. We'll just take Gander down while we have the chance here. Anatomical map is not helping right now. There it is. That's how hard I imagine Pulverize hitting most of the time. 5 stress, so we get to knock that down, but also we get to do a massive indiscriminate science, which is quite good. That heal is quite a gain right there. You have death blow resistance, right? So yeah, let's put you to Death's Door, which is fine. Weird Reconstruction is on cooldown, so we'll just, you know, that speed token's not going to matter. Inspiring Tune, and we... Oh, interesting. Bonnie can't actually finish it off. That's kind of cute. Well, let's blind him, too, just to make sure. Oh, never mind. Okay. Not punished. Not punished for the greed there. Remove 1 negative quirk, all heroes. That's quite a nice pickup. We've picked up a couple that are not bad enough to pay to get rid of, but bad enough to probably think about getting rid of. So we haven't used Noxious Blast once. In any situation we'd use Noxious Blast, we'd probably just use Incision, right? So maybe we slot that in. I think Bonnie's just kind of set the way she is. Controlled Burn's just not useful in here. It'll be useful against the chains, though. We'll find a way to put that in. Been using Play Out a little bit, which has been fun. And I think we keep Jester where he is. And I think Alhazred's good the way he is. So let's roll. Yeah. I will say this Leviathan trophy is not nearly as good as the other one, which I think is just a flat +1 bleed duration, which would be insane on a party that's producing this much bleed. But that being said, still ain't bad. Alrighty. So we could take the 50-50 and try to kill this guy. Ah! No, we can still try. Try to take him down. Ooh, that was very painful. Thankfully, Sacrificial Stab coming in for the... Oh, well... Sacrificial Stab came in trying to do its best, but, then, well, that didn't take long. Jeez. But then, whatchamacallit, other thing did not decide to help. Normally I would probably gamble and not use that there, but given the way this run has been going, and B, that, you know, this kind of reliable damage output that we've been seeing from the you know, from enemies, I just don't think I can ignore like a Death's Door tick. Like, I just can't risk taking one. I want to be killing the Flare, but I do need to make sure the Sacrificial is going to die. Oh, really? That's how I'm going to lose that relationship. That's kind of foolish. I do not approve of that. Well, whatever. Cauterize is going to fix it anyway. Wow, the rare time we beat her ladyship in, I think we Chaotic Offering here. There's a chance that she's going to Funeral Pyre and we're going to have to blitz this guy down anyway. Oh, no, the Fire Rages, that's fine. Well, buffing him is not our favorite thing in the world, but it does mean that we can make sure... We can make sure that the Sacrificial is not going to be the problem here. Cool. I mean, the most interesting thing here is I don't know if we can kill her ladyship in time. Gonna try. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be able to do it, because that's almost Death's Door there. We are going to take a slightly painful whip trip, but that doesn't really do anything to him. Ah, we were hoping that to, oh, we're off by 1 too. Wow. Really hoping for the Death's Door there to try to take her down before she did too much. But we will work with what we are given here. Let's get her gone before she does something awful. Alright, he's ignited, which is a little sketchy. And that does mean that Alhazred's going to have to... Oof. He's going to have to heal himself here. Alright, I don't know... Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to accept that we're not going to win this fight. Yeah. I mean, 25 we might be able to do. Well, that's annoying. So I could heal him for 5. But no, he's going to get cauterized here. So here's what we do. We do that. Big heal from that. We cauterize that. Get some heal. Basically just going to accept we lose this fight. Or, I don't know if it's technically a loss. We just don't win it. But at least we can stabilize our stress a little bit. In terms of pathing, we have the Lair, and we have the choice of either Road Battle before and then Watchtower. But given that we have very little choice after that, I think we're gonna do the road battle now, so we have a whole run up to the lair where we're not doing anything. Minus 10 flame to do that, but this improves with 2 people. It's all the same. We have pretty good flame. Lost in space, you say? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, this is fine. Okay. I thought it was gonna be Shambler for a second. I was gonna be like, oh, that is not what I wanted to see. I did not want to fight the Shambler right now. I don't even know if the Shambler is, like, dangerous or not. I assume so. Oh, so what does Lost in Space do? When stress damaged, shuffle, destroy 1 positive token. Oh, wow, so it's just when stress damage, something happens. Okay. Well, let's get you burning. And that should be just dead, right? Yeah. Amnesis. Oh, anatomical map. Why would you do that? That seems completely unnecessary. Why would you do that, anatomical map? Yeah, we need to get a better trinket for Alhazred, because that was wow, that's another. I mean, he's ticking for about a bazillion here, so. It's funny to me, actually. Like, granted, the 2 lost souls aren't very scary to begin with, right? But, like, it is amusing to me that that a ghoul fight is actually less stressful than some of the other encounters we've had. That is very amusing to me. Burning for about 1 trillion. Oh, and a cauterize too, you say? Yeah, well, we quite like that. That was an interesting set of movement there. So he's going to get cauterized, so I think we just... oh, we can't amnesis from here. That's annoying. So we could just heal him and then cauterize the rest of it. Do we do that? Yeah, we do that. Wow. Okay. Well, that was... that was awful. I guess we'll just fix it. Here's what we do. We cure the Jester, because the Jester can then spike the Plague Doctor if the Ghoul lives here, which it may not. Oh, it does. It does not. Okay. So 5 stress on Paracelsus, which is the worst, but we couldn't get it below 4. Silent treatment. Silent treatment. We don't have Grave Robber. But we do have Dark Impulse. If bleeding, plus 50%. Round start, chance of stealth. If stealth, get just a ton of crit chance. Oh, that's ultimately why we don't have Battlefield Medicine in, is for that. So maybe we swap back to this for the moment. Yeah, we swap back to this, I think. I'm thinking about silent treatment here, and like, can we put that on somebody? I don't know. We'll think about that. That's actually somewhat interesting. I wanted to go to the question mark. It looks like we've got a three-race split here, but it flips Alhazred and Paracelsus, which I actually think is preferable. Because Alhazred actually has positive relationships, so he's likely to get back down anyway. Alright. Just immediately into the 8-point Firefly. That's always pleasant. Okay, well. We're not gonna not Chaotic Offering here. Gotta get the show going. Oh, that was rude. Nice. Blind tokens causing misses is always good. Jawbreaker is a little less pleasant, but, you know. Ducking the pummel's still pretty good. Excuse me. Of course, that's quite rude. Alrighty. Well. Yeah, so he is going to hit Death's Door for sure. He's probably dead here. Amnesis. I will say, anatomical map is 70-30. It does not feel like 70-30 some of the time. Sometimes it feels like it's like coin toss, and that just doesn't feel very good. Ooh. That is an early Ignite. I don't really understand the logic of the Ignites. Like, it doesn't seem like they consistently do it under specific circumstances. It seems like it's more or less random, which is a little weird. Ah, we were hoping he was gone there. Well, let's get rid of him. Probably dead either way, but it's not like Paracelsus is doing much else from that situation. Wow, straight into Funeral Pyre. Jeez. They're coming for me here. Well, I mean, you've successfully moved yourself into range of almost all of my abilities, so I can't say I'm that cut up about it. Come to think of it, I'm probably targeting the wrong person. This guy does not have Death's Door, so if we can just get him low enough, he's just dead. Yeah, now he's just gone. Can we... I think we can get one more stress heal out of this, possibly, here. Alright, does that heal? It does not heal, so he's still gone. We'll sacrifice the Occultist's turn here to give ourselves a free stress heal. Or not free, but... Ooh, yeah, there we go. Another relationship. Respectful we will take. Any relationships just to help us out here. Indiscriminate Science is... Oh, it has to be back a row, yeah. Alright. Could just try for the kill, or... Yeah, okay, here's what we do. mean, emboldening vapors. Ooh, for a nice. That's a point of healing too. That's kind of nice. But we're doing this specifically. Wow, we're really getting paid for this. That was quite good. We're doing it for that critical, was what we were really looking for here. Because she was most likely dead, and the Jester could finish the job if need be. But that does give us a whiskey bottle and a minor protectorate. The minor protectorate's not getting used. That can get right out. Claudia and Crew we'll hang around for the moment. Guess we're keeping the stale bread for now. Alright, so we got a resistance battle and then the lair, which is not our favorite thing, but I think is survivable. We can also run from the resistance battle if that's an option, which I don't hate. Ooh, nice. Nice of Paracelsus to be going, going the other way with that. Fight or run? Run for 15 flame I'm not really keen on, though both of them like that. Oh, for 15 flame to get double positive relationship ticks is worth it. Because that puts Bonnie and Sarmenti almost right back to a relationship and evens out Paracelsus and Sarmenti. That's quite good. That's another thing. Comment section below. Do you all refer to the characters by their names or their classes? I know some people, like plenty of people, rename the characters, and when you do that, obviously you probably call them by, whatever their, whatever you called them, or by their class, since that's what's practical. Sorry, my brain just stopped here. I gotta do some quick adjustments here for the lair fight, because we need to have at least ways to hit the 3rd rank, which we have. Okay, cool. And you're not gonna be great at that. Like, you are just not getting. You are not going to be very good in this fight, Bonnie, but that's okay. I forgive you. Oh, hush. Get combat items set up, too. It's hard to imagine where we're going to use bandages, but okay. But anyway, comment section below. Do you refer to the characters by their names or their classes? And do you care how I refer to them? Because I do it somewhat interchangeably. I think I generally call them by their names most of the time. But I fully accept that a lot of folks might find that a little odd. Off by 1. That's okay. Nice. That stress heal gives us a little bit of flexibility here. So that's 2 of them dead next turn to dots. And both ordained ones are dead next turn to dots. Probably, optimally, it would have been nice to take down one of the ordains because they hit the hardest. But, we can work with this. Get our slice off in there for our bleeds, using that soloist for that extra bleed chance and crit cause chance. Ooh, nice. Got a free unchecked power there. Yeah, it would have been nice to have that regen land somewhere else, but that's still quite good. And he's going to move right into range for another slice off, which is quite kind of him. And dead. We're definitely pushing the first one. We didn't come here to run away from after a very easy battle. This is very close to what the optimal formation is going to be for whatchamacallit, the librarian. let's see. Just start hitting people. And I think we do Chaotic Offering here. Okay. That was a little wild. The debate there is, do I Chaotic Offering and take some damage and everything, but have the opportunity to Amnesis? And I think given that this is a pretty much full ordained board, and these at least one of them has death blow resistance, we're probably going to have to deal with some death blows, so this is going to go another round or two at a minimum. No, Blade Tornado is quite rude. And all these blinds showing up are not fun. Well, brought the milk-soaked linen for a reason. Amnesis! No, that was a very good anatomical map there. Can't reach the person I care about, but you can heal yourself for 11, which seems kind of good. Yep, that'll kill there. Unfortunately, missing with the guy that matters there for the combo point, which would have been nice to get on Al-Hazard. We will get one more combo point, so it's not the worst. Oh, that was rude. That was very rude. Jeez. Did I put in whatchamacallit? I did. Okay, cool. Oh, perfect. Perfect movement. Thank you very much. Get a... You are dead next turn. Let's get you burning. Getting chewed up on the HP front here, which is not fun. But thankfully, drew a miss there. Do another Fire Rises. That's annoying. Alrighty. You're ticking to... Yeah, you're ticking down anyway, so let's blind you instead. Or try to. Yeah, we did it. Okay, cool. So you can heal yourself or heal the Jester. Let's heal yourself. It's a much more substantial amount of HP. Here we go. Only healing for 4. It's pretty pathetic how much she heals with that key. You're not dead next turn, so let's try to finish the job here. Wow, look at all these. Had a whole bunch of debuffs there. Unfortunately, the ones that landed weren't doing much. Proc and Death's Door again. We don't mind that. And a stress. 4, 6. Okay, so I still need to hit you. Ugh. Jeez. Alright. Paracelsus needs to heal herself. We need to get our health a little bit better than that, to say the least. And... good lord, we have not been able to hit this guy at all. And now I want to stall here. But I don't think I can. Ooh. Does a crit token change my calculus? Yeah, it does. Crit token changes the calculus quite a bit. You're not even eligible, you jerk. He is going to do his turn. One more Blaze Tornado. 6 damage. That's probably worthwhile. Let's end the fight. Alright, what are we playing for? Oh, we are playing for the complete catalog. Very nice. And the Smoldering Hymnal, which is very good. And Snappy Swig. Wow, wow, wow. We are playing for some premium loot here. Yeah. We're chewed up, but I think we have to push for it here. Alrighty. Definitely have to lead with Chaotic Offering. Let's get our movement going here. Okay. So remember the plan here. You notice he has 200 burn resist. So Bonnie is not able to do anything this fight. All she can do is move books. So Bonnie is free to continue to do her thing. Let's get rid of those blinds. Let her do her thing. Let's see. Oops. That hit way harder than I meant it to. Whoopsie. Was hoping to leave it with more HP than that. Clearly that did not go as planned. That's okay though. We are kind of set up for what I'm trying to do here. He's in the 3rd rank, which is where he needs to be for this. Okay. You're just gonna ping pong stress? Okay. Jeez. Alright. Let's get rid of that. Heal yourself. Alright, we want to kill this next set of books when we have a chance here. Alright, there we go. Amnesis in for just the bleed, which is unfortunate. Oh shoot, I meant to target the books. Oh boy. Gonna have to... Where's Paracelsus? Oh no, oh geez, I messed up there. Should be okay though. Unless he gets to go immediately first 3 times. Okay. Thank you, game. Really giving me a chance here. Oh, man, I am in trouble. I am in big trouble here. I mean, what was I... Jeez. Okay, like, we don't need to bounce 15 stress around. What the hell? Yeah, of course. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. And we're probably going to melt down here because the stress is just ping-ponging around. Yep. That's disappointing. I messed up there. I did not kill the books when I should have. Let's see if I can get him down at least. We were doing alright, and then game just decided to punish me, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, yeah. God, the librarian just shouldn't be this hard. Like, this should not have gone this way. But, you know, it is what it is. Of course, yeah, like, just... It's never just one stress. It's always, like, 3 or 4 stress. It's just... And how we got Shattered Will, too. Jeez. And, like, now... So here's the thing about this. Even if I somehow, you know, even if I make it through this, which, you know, is still not guaranteed here, because just of how poorly this has gone. And, of course, there's another breakdown here. Oh, nice. Stress resist to not break there. I don't know if I can kill the Exemplar with 3. Like, I don't think I can. So we end up kind of lost anyway. Alright, there we go. Well, thank you all for watching. Sorry it's kind of a disappointing end to this run. We definitely will be revisiting this, because I think this formation can be good. Just didn't have a lot of luck, and then I think I misplayed that fight, which is unfortunate. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Till next time, see ya.